Oke Sobat Geeks semuanya, ketemu lagi bareng gue Jakarta di channel Bukan Konten Kreator. Kali ini kita bakal lanjut lagi main Hogwarts Legacy-nya ya. Jadi jangan lupa di subscribe dulu, like, komen, dan share sebanyak-banyaknya ya Sobat Geeks semuanya. Karena kita bakal lanjut buat namatin Hogwarts Legacy meskipun kita baru mulai ya. Oke, kita lanjut aja. Nah, di sini terakhir kita udah masuk sekolah Hogwarts ya, dan gua ternyata dapat asrama Slytherin nih. Slytherin pembasmi mulut gue taunya itu mah. Jadi Slytherin ini yang logonya itu bentuknya ular ya, dan di sini kita langsung suruh ikutin sama siapa nih? Ibu-ibu guru yang bakal mandu kita di hari pertama kita sekolah ya, teman-teman. Oke, halo Bu, selamat malam apa pagi nih? Teman-teman udah pada masuk sekolah ya, gua di sini, gua diterima di sekolah Hogwarts nih. Kita belajar magis di sini ya, dengan tongkat sihir kita. Oke, kita lihat aja.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Lumos.
Oh ini mah Lumos, Revelio kemarin tuh pencet R ya.
Revelio.
Nah, kita bakal ngambil ini apa nih? White pages, this to depict the kelpie, shape shifting water demon. Oke, kita udah dapat. Nah, di sini kita disuruh open your field will track your current challenge for base. Oke, kita di sini bakal melihat overall progress dari pembelajaran sihir kita ya. Dan kita di sini suruh pilih yang ini. Collecting field with pages. Oke, continue. Reward must be claimed from the challenge menu. Collect field guide. Oke, kita ambil lagi.
Keep your eyes open for more
Satu lagi.
opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Kita ikutin aja ya sama guru yang ngajar kita ini di hari pertama kita sekolah. Ntar kok ngoleksi. Oke. Kira-kira kita bakal kemana nih guys? Apakah kita bakal langsung masuk kelas belajar atau kita diajak keliling dulu melihat seisi Hogwarts?
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Kita open map dulu. Dan wow, gede banget sih Hogwarts ini. Kita pilih di sini ya. Terus ternyata kita lagi ada di dalam sini. Green flue merepresentasikan api yang kita dapatkan. Coba kita lihat bagian perpustakaan. Nah ini dia nih. A and D to rotate the map and fast travel. Oke deh, kita coba ke situ ya. Nah, kita dari ruangan yang sebelumnya itu disuruh cari api warna hijau. Lanjut ke ruangan perpustakaan ya. Apakah kita bakal ketemu api warna hijaunya juga? Mana nih api warna hijaunya? Fast travel malah lama nih. Sing lag nggak sih? Udah kagak nge-lag kan ya?
And here we are.
Nah,
Quite
kita
the
udah
time
masuk
saver.
ke
These
perpustakaannya.
stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Wow, gede banget ininya
Always
perpustakaannya. Ada
something
naga,
happening
ada
here.
kuda ya.
It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
And why is she always holding his hand? I've seen her.
Suruh kemana nih, Bu? Ini ngapain nih bapak-bapak?
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Nah, supply kita tadi pada habis ya. Jadi kita disuruh mengganti supply kita yang jatuh, barang-barang kita kemarin dimakan sama naga ya. Can you tell me more about charm class while says defend against dark art? Kita tanya ini ya. Apa sebenarnya pelajaran dari pertahanan ini ya, melawan suatu
Can you
yang
tell me
gelap?
more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense
melawan
Against the
ilmu
Dark
hitam.
Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras.
Jadi kita bakal pelajarin
Fortunately,
seni
we are
bertahan
lucky to
hidup
have the
dari
ever-gifted Professor
ilmu
Heckert
hitam
in
ya.
charge of our students' education in that regard.
Oke, kita langsung
Thank you,
aja.
Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack.
Kita
My
bakal
suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an
suruh
extended trip up to
nyari
the castle.
barang-barang pengganti kita ya, karena kemarin udah pada hancur gara-gara naga sialan kemarin tuh. Kan nih kita disuruh Oke, kita disuruh mengelilingi Hogwarts lagi ya.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins?
Ya, kita
Well,
jujur aja ya.
I presume
ruin.
Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now.
Nah, ini nih
Speak
semua
of the
bapak tadi
devil,
nih.
Professor Fig, your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes.
Halo yang
You
baru
seem
datang,
to have
kita di
provided our
sini
new fifth
lagi
year with a
lanjut
solid
main
foundation in the basics
Hogwarts
of spellcasting.
Legacy ya. Di
Ah,
sini hari
I'm afraid
pertama
I can't
kita
take all the
sekolah.
credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic,
Tapi
it
dialognya
seems.
agak terlalu panjang ya.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good
Sini
boats
kita
and
lagi
carriages to
ngelilingin
Hogwarts,
sekitar
and you
Hogwarts
chose
sama
to
si
fly in the path of a
ibu guru
dragon.
ini ya.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose
Nah,
us.
kemarin
Very
kita
well.
habis
Enough
dikejar
chit-chat.
sama
I need to get to
naga.
class myself.
Untungnya
Might I rely on
kita
you,
selamat
Professor
ya.
Fig, to explain the
Kayak di
details
sekolah.
of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Kita suruh ngapain nih?
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Nah, kita bakal menghadiri kelas ya, gengs. Kita talk to Professor Vic.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Kedengeran guys kita. Udahlah kita bilang kita keceplosan aja ya ngobrolin petualangan kita di ruin tadi.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely
Nah
forthcoming.
kita
Yes,
yang
well,
penting itu
Professor
jujur guys.
Weasley is a
Lu kalau
brilliant
ada
and
masalah
astute
atau
witch.
apapun itu ya,
It was right to keep the
masalah
details
lagi
to
ada
yourself
masalah
for
yang
now.
penting tuh jujur.
We don't know
Walaupun
where
awalnya
this
pahit tuh,
path we've embarked upon
kita
will
harus
lead.
utamakan yang namanya
It may require a
kejujuran ya.
bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of.
Halo,
And she
absen
may
dulu
feel
yang baru
obliged to
datang.
share details with the
Kita
headmaster
kenalan dulu
that would
aja.
be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Kita
Good.
disuruh
Now,
jangan ngobrolin
as
lagi ya
capable
petualangan
as you
kita
are,
kemarin tuh.
I believe the
Harus
ability
tutup
you
mulut nih.
possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map?
Kayaknya kita
Unfold
bakal
it and have a look.
diajarin suatu seni baru nih sama profesor ini ya. Open quest log. Can track available quests from the map. Oke. Kita melihat quest-nya ya. Di sini ada kelas Defense Against the Dark. Artinya di sini kita bakal belajar mempertahankan diri dari ilmu hitam ya. Nanti kita bakal dapat Leviosa. Tapi di sini ada charm class. Di charm class kita bakal dapat EQ. Nah, kita bakal yang mana nih, guys? Yang Leviosa apa Akio ya? Leviosa dulu aja deh.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds
Oke,
like you've quite
kita
a day
bakal
ahead,
menuju
what with
kelas
classes and a trip
pertahanan
to
ilmu hitam
Hogsmeade
ya.
for
Kalau di
supplies,
filmnya itu yang
including your
ngajarin
own wand.
guru
You'll
pertahanan
enjoy
ilmu
Mr.
hitam seingat
Ollivander.
gue sama
He's an
Dr. Sep ya.
exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall
bukunya.
reach out when I have more information
Waktu
about our
Harrypotter
mysterious
awal-awal tuh.
locket. For now, focus on your classes and
Oke,
pay
kita
attention.
harus menjadi
More
murid yang
than your
teladan guys.
owls may
Harus
hinge on the magic you are able to
hadirin
master within
kelas
these
dengan
walls.
performa yang bagus. Kita ikutin aja mapnya. Welcome to Hogwarts. Wow, Hogwartsnya gede juga ya. Lah, kok jadi begini cuy? Mendung tiba-tiba ada yang nge-spell ini kali ya? Spell cuaca, anjir ada badut terbang. Ngapain tuh badut terbang? Ini adalah hari pertama kita di sekolah. Kita masuk kelas pertama kita, seni mempelajari ilmu hitam. Bertahan ya, bukan mempelajari, bertahan dari ilmu hitam. Stevie Vai. Wah gila jago banget nih orang-orang. Asli banget.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black
Jesse
skull.
Harmony tuh ngomong Leviosa
It was
dia.
a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it.
Nah, kita bakal mempelajari sihir ini ya, Leviosa.
To the wise,
Tahan
age
dari
matters
serangan
very
ilmu hitam.
little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember.
Leviosa.
Levioso.
A levitation charm?
Levioso! A
Sorry.
surprised opponent is a
Dari
weak
murid mana
opponent.
sih ini?
Care to defend yourself, Master Poet?
Defender.
No?
Apa Hufflepuff
One
atau
thing I've
Ravenclaw?
learned as an unspeakable is the
Kayaknya dari
value of
Gryffindor dia.
simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's
Ravenclaw tuh yang
practice what
warna
we've just learned,
kuning apa
starting with
biru
something
ya?
small.
Pokoknya dari sekian banyak asrama di Hogwarts yang paling keren tuh Slytherin menurut gue. Di sini kita bakal coba cepetan mempelajari Leviosa.
Levioso!
Nah, ya, naikkan ya.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Wah, anjir gede banget cuy. Ini semakin gede barangnya semakin susah nih kita ngendalin pakai Leviosa. Warna hijau juga lagi prajuritnya.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Oke, kita serang dulu.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent.
Levioso.
Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Oke. Jadi Leviosa ini buat
Very
stone dulu
good.
nih.
But the best way to practice is by dueling.
Wow,
We'll start with you two.
kita
Duelists,
langsung
take your
duel
marks.
cuy.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Protego. Oh, pakai ki. Protego tuh ki.
This should
Levioso!
good form.
Mati lo.
I know.
Mati lo.
Potato! Stupid one!
Lupa.
Levioso!
Leviosa. Tuh,
This can't be your first.
ciu.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Mati dia. Es cuy. Tahun Sebastian ini
Not
Sebastian yang
bad for a
kemarin
beginner.
jealous sama kita
You
ya.
give as good as you get.
Nah, kita bakal jadi musuhnya Sebastian nih kayaknya. Sebastian nih emang
I
sombong
put you on the
orangnya.
spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to
Kita
have the
dapat poin ya
opportunity to
buat
practice.
Slytherin.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one
Sepertinya
thing, but battling dark
kelas
wizards,
pertama kita
or as
udah
ever more
selesai
likely,
dengan performa yang
goblins, is
menakjubkan
a
ya.
different kettle of Grindylows
Kita berhasil
entirely.
ngalahin si
Understood,
Sebastian
Professor.
orang sombong
So,
kali itu.
I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Waduh, ada PR lagi.
All right,
Sobat gua,
that's enough spectacle
kita
for
minta
one
maaf
day.
dulu ya guys
Class
sama
is
Sebastian ya.
dismissed.
Gara-gara tadi
Nice
udah
work.
nganuin dia.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was
Halo
certainly
yang
good
baru
practice.
datang, kita
Practice?
disini lagi jadi
Felt more
murid
like I was
Hogwarts
dueling an expert.
di hari
Didn't
pertama
expect
kita
a
sekolah
new
ya, dan kita
student to
tadi
be so
udah
deft with
belajar
the wand. Then
salah
again,
satu spell itu
perhaps this
Leviosa.
wasn't your first duel.
I have served myself when combat. Was never use my hand. No, gue udah pernah belajar combat ya. Kita jujur
I've
aja.
dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough.
Ini si Sebastian
only an
ini
honest
teman
jewel
kita
when
nih
you are.
di
You
asrama
know,
yang sama, Slytherin
You
ya,
might
yang
be a
gambarnya
perfect
ular.
fit for a certain
Tapi si
exclusive,
Sebastian ini sombong
unsanctioned
orangnya.
dueling organization.
Dia kayak merasa lebih pinter lah dari kita. Nah, dia bilang di sini kalau kita kebanyakan duel kita bakal disangsi apa gimana, bener nggak? Terus kita bilang aja ya, sounds intriguing, artinya itu kayaknya apa gitu ya? Apa namanya, mengintimidasi gitu.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent.
Nah, kita
Knew I
bakal
was right
diajak
about
ke
you.
klub
If
khususnya
you
dia
want to
nih.
get the most
Kan
out
si
of your time
Sebastian
at
nih
Hogwarts,
orangnya elit
you're
gitu lah ya.
going to need
Nah,
to break the
dia mau
rules now and
ngajak
then.
kita masuk ke
Whether it's
circle-nya
joining
dia.
a secret dueling club or
Dia
sneaking
tadi
into the
udah ngeliat
restricted
kita jago
section of the
duel gitu lah.
library.
Terus dia
You just
tersima.
have to be clever enough not to
Akhirnya
get
kita diajak
caught.
ke
Thank you,
masuk ke
Sebastian.
circle-nya dia.
I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill.
Nah,
Look for Luke
sombong
and
lagi kan dia
Brattleby
nih.
near the clock tower entrance.
Apa tadi
If
dibilang
you're
apakah
interested.
itu cuma
Till next
keberuntungan atau memang lu jago gitu? Tadi kita habis duel guys di sini. Nah, si Sebastian itu kalah sama gua ya. Terus dia akhirnya ngajak gua masuk ke klubnya. Padahal mah tuh waktu pertama ketemu kemarin tuh gua sama si Sebastian itu pas gua nanya-nanya kenalan ya. Sebastian itu sombong banget orangnya. Malah diusir gue cuy. Gua nanya-nanya diusir gua. Tapi untungnya gue berhasil membuktikan diri gue kalau gue juga jago ya nge-spellcast menggunain ilmu sihir. Jadi dia terkesima, akhirnya dia ngajak gue masuk ke klubnya. Jadi kadang kita teman sama orang harus begitu guys, harus cari-cari cara untuk masuk ke circle-nya gitu ya. Ini apa nih? Oke, sekarang kita menghadiri kelas kedua ya. Kelas kedua adalah charm class. Apa nih charm class? Kalau tadi gue baca charm class ini bakal kita dapat spell EQ. EQ itu nggak tahu dah tuh spell apa tuh. Kita lihat aja nanti di kelasnya ya. Tapi kalau lu berharap pada di sini kita ketemu sama Harry Potter, nggak bisa ya, karena di sini setting waktunya tuh sekitar jauh sebelum Harry Potter lahir ya. Mana nih charm class? Ke atas apa ke bawah? Ke atas ya. Apaan tuh tadi tuh? Ke atas. Anjir, ini kelasnya mana sih? Atas banget cuy.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish
Oke,
the lesson.
kita hadiri kelas charm class. Absen dulu yang baru datang, siapa namanya ya? Wah, ada 4 asrama nih. Natsai Onai. Siapa nih Natsai Onai?
There is an open seat here.
Si Gryffindor nih.
Thank you.
Gryffindor tuh warnanya merah ya.
Hello,
Biasa Gryffindor
Letty.
orangnya ramah.
So you are the new student. Have you met Professor
Kalau
Ronan?
Slytherin orangnya sombong. Profesor Ronan. Siapa nih Profesor?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work.
Kita
But
dengerin
I
Pak
am
Guru ngobrol
confident
dulu ya.
that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517.
Oke, kita
But
disuruh
before
buka
we begin,
buku.
can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms?
Apa tuh perbedaannya?
Anyone?
Ini ditanya nih kita
Anyone?
nih. Kita harus jawab guys. Harus jawab. Supaya bisa
I am
dikelihatan jadi
afraid
anak
it
yang
is
pintar.
too late to study now.
Ketahuan cuy.
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
Ini kayaknya orang India ya gurunya ya.
Do you
India,
even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on
kita
opposite
disuruh
sides of the
review
classroom. Put those
spell
textbooks
kita
to
ya.
use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get
Wah,
into
orang
place
Cina
now.
dari Ravenclaw tuh. Yang warna biru setahu gua Ravenclaw ya. Yang warna kuning Hufflepuff. Nah, kita disuruh mempelajari EQ nih ya. Oke, kita serius, mode serius. Nah, kita dapat nih. Gimana nih spell EQ secara kerja?
That is not bad.
EQ itu ngambil
You
ya.
are a
Jadi
swift
pencuri,
learner.
kita belajar jadi
I
pencuri.
see a
cuy.
lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. keep at it? You might just rival Miss Onai here.
Ekyo ini
Very good, everyone.
berfungsi
That's
ketika
enough of
kita
that.
pengen ngerebut
Well, as you
tongkat
all seem to
sihir
have the
musuh
basics
kita ya.
down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I
Ntar
was
kan
thinking
tongkatnya bakal
that we might have
terbang.
ourselves a little
Lepas
excursion
dari tangan.
outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Udah selesai. Udah cepet banget. Apa kita disuruh keluar kelas supaya pembelajarannya lebih menantang ya? Kalau di luar kelas kan pelajarannya menantang. Kalau di dalam kelas kayaknya suntuk gitu, ngantuk ya. Kalau kita belajar di alam langsung ya, itu langsung keinget di dalam otak. Oke, kita tunggu aja loadingnya ya guys. Loadingnya kenapa lama ya? Aduh, ini gua nggak terlalu ini cuy. Komputer gua nggak terlalu ngangkat cuy. Ya loadingnya agak lama ya. Maaf kalau ngelek-ngelek. Yang penting kita bisa main bareng.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree.
Oh iya, si
So,
Ekyo itu bisa
what
digunakan
better
buat
than a bit of
olahraga
sport?
Quidditch ya, yang sapu
Put
terbang
our
itu.
prowess with the summoning charm to
Jadi kita
the
bisa
test, right?
ngerebut bola yang kan dipegang orang buat pakai spell Ekyo itu. Ini apa nih? Oh,
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
kita disuruh belajar lagi Akio-nya tadi.
Very simply,
Okay.
cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment.
Kita disuruh angkat
Now,
bola ya guys.
think of this like gobstones.
Bukan angkat cuy,
Splendid!
narik cuy.
Stay focused.
Ekyo.
Not to worry.
Satu lagi. Nah, jadi kayak tali
Excellent.
gitu ya.
Don't lose
Tali
your
buat narik
composure.
set.
Very good. Points to Slytherin.
Points
But
to
there's certainly
Slytherin.
no sport in
Yo,
playing
kalau
without some
masuk
friendly
Hogwarts
competition.
kira-kira bakal pilih
Miss Onai,
asrama
would
yang
you
mana guys?
care to give our new student
Kalau gue
a
sih
bit of a
Slytherin
chat?
sih, paling
Come
keren,
on up.
sangat paling keren. Sekarang
You'll
diperbanyak
be the
anjir.
blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing
Oh,
red.
kita harus
Clear?
narik yang warna biru
Yes, sir.
aja ya. Tuh, dua. Mana cuy?
Let us see this.
Waduh. Ini gimana anjing? Cuy. Ya tolol, ketinggalan gua kan. Oh, ganti-gantian langsung.
That is how it's done.
Gua kira tadi udah giliran gua.
Accio!
Ya,
Happens to the best of us.
Watch this.
cuy. Gua baru tahu bolanya tuh bukan sekedar ditarik doang anjir. Bolanya tuh harus ditarik secara perlahan supaya berhenti di angka yang paling ujung tuh. Ini banyak-banyakan
Do
skor
not
nih.
think I will start going
Udah.
easy on you now.
Di 50-50 lagi. Gimana nih jadi cuy?
Accio!
Aduh. Stop.
Do not be be sharp.
Itu mendalinnya gimana cuy? Kok dia bisa ya? Ya tai lah, ini mah bakal kalah kita ini.
Accio!
Tuh,
Stay focused.
lah. Apaan sih cuy? Maksudnya apa anjir? Harus kontrol bolanya gimana?
Let us
tadi?
make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Ulang, remake. Gimana cuy? Cara kontrol bolanya tadi?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This
Apa
round
ditekan ya?
settles it all.
Here we go.
Ya Allah, dijago banget lagi bangsat. Tai.
That is how it's done.
Terus gimana anjir?
Akio.
Loh. Oh, ditekan.
Don't lose your...
Watch this.
Ditekan. Jadi ketika lo udah ini keluar gak dia tuh? Bismillah.
There we go.
Bisa. Ditekan nih, lo nggak boleh dilepas gitu aja. Nah, itu gue bisa.
That's it.
Ternyata gitu cara mainnya cuy.
Bisa.
Tapi kayaknya udah telat semua itu guys. Kita nggak bakal bisa ngalahin dia. Gue baru tahu caranya lagi. Kenapa nggak dari tadi ya? Matanya gitu. Dapat tetap aja 80 cuy. Kita nggak berbakat guys. Ternyata di game bola-bola ini.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Ternyata bisa direm itu bolanya aja. Kira tuh langsung aja menggelinding sampai jatuh. Gak taunya disuruh direm bolanya.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Aduh, kita gagal lagi di kelas ini.
Well done back there. You
Apa deh,
took the loss
kita
in
ngalah aja sama cewek ya.
stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you.
Cewek
Took
selalu
me
benar.
weeks to become
Cewek tidak
proficient
pernah
with
salah.
Akio.
Cewek tidak pernah
Took
salah ya.
weeks for me to get anything
Yaudah,
right
apa-apa.
when I transferred
Tenang.
here.
Silakan.
It gets easier, I promise.
Kita gentle aja ya.
That's good to
Kita
hear.
mencoba
It's a lot to
rendah
take in all at once.
To
hati
put
aja ya.
it
Rendah hati
lightly,
apa rendah diri ya? Rendah
I
hati ya.
remember how I felt
Rendah hati
when I
itu yang
first
ramah ya.
arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an
Oh
offer
dia
to
dari
teach
Afrika
divination
nih.
here.
Dari Wakanda
Before I
kayaknya.
knew it, we had left Uganda and were
bukan
halfway
Wakanda ya.
around the world at a new school in a new country.
Nice to meet you. How big is Ugado? What does... Nah kita tanyanya ya, apakah magic sama di Ugado? Apakah ada magic juga ya? Atau apakah ada sihir?
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes.
Dia menjawab
But I did
ya.
have to learn how to use a wand when
Tapi
I arrived
si
here.
Natsai On
Hardly
ini
anyone
harus
at Ouagadougou
belajar
uses one.
dengan susah ya belajar magis di sana ya. Kalau di sini kan kita gampang ya, banyak buku-buku magis. Kita ya, sanjung aja ya, that's instridable, itu bagus.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes.
Wow,
I find wandless
bisa
magic to be much more instinctive.
anuin
Not to
spell
mention quite
sihir
convenient if
tanpa
one is
tongkat
without
sihir
their
aja.
wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Oke, kita sudahi dulu
It's nice
perkenalannya
to
ya.
learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking.
Kalau
I do
kita
miss
kenalannya
Ouagadougou,
terlalu
but
banyak
I'm glad
nanya,
to be
ntar
here
kita
at
jadi nggak
Hogwarts.
cool cuy. Kita
I
harus
think
stay
Professor
cool
Ronan
kalau
wants to
depan
talk to
cewek ya.
you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Oke, kita udah dapat 3 spell ya. Spell
If you're so
Ekio, Leviosa, sama
Well, you'd be using it on clothing
ini,
to be precise.
A
Befit.
word, if you would.
You know it won't work on humans.
Apa nih kita dipanggil nih?
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Dia jago banget
Of
tuh dia,
course,
cewek
Professor.
tadi tuh.
It was a challenging
Bisa
match.
bolanya pas
Miss
banget di angka
Onai is
50 cuy.
always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum.
Kita bakal
Expect to
dapat
hear from me
kurikulum
soon
tambahan.
regarding a special assignment
kita
that
masuk
I am
Hogwarts
preparing for you.
Langsung di tingkat 5 guys, bukan dari tingkat 1. Kita suruh kemana nih? Side quests are now available. Oke, questnya kita lihat ya. Ada attend your first day. Udah. Terus kita dapat side quest kalau nggak salah. Nggak ada PR. Nah, kita bakal ngerjain side quest dulu ya. Sini. Kita locate on map. Lumayan jauh gak nih? Lumayan jauh ya. Apa deh? Ini ada quest baru nih. Open lock quest coba ya. Please record level 2. Kita level berapa nih? Gearnya coba lihat ya. Kita level 2 sih. Ya udah, nggak apa-apa. Kita coba aja langsung ke quest utamanya ya. Sini ada quest utama. Locate on map. Oke, kita langsung ke quest utama ya, karena di quest yang ini gue lihat levelnya 2. Apa nih orangnya? Ya, betul.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering
Dia
about.
dari Ravenclaw.
Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
This kind of you to say. Yeah, this kind of you to say.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
Jadi dia
My brother
merasa
William would tell you not to be so
kita jago
humble and
tadi
to
ya.
trust your abilities.
Dia mau muji kita.
Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework.
Dia
I'm afraid
ada
I can't
ternyata.
count on beginner's luck to impress Professor
Gila, gue
Ronan.
ngerasa benar-benar jadi murid Hogwarts anjir di sini. Interaksi antara NPC-nya, terus lo bisa dari kelas ke kelas ya. Benar merasa jadi murid Hogwarts gue. Jauh nggak sih itu? Transfiguration Classroom. Apaan tuh? Kita masuk kelas lagi nih. Suruh masuk kelas lagi nih. Kelas baru lagi. Yaudah nggak apa-apa deh. Nah di sini kita bakal lanjut ke quest utama ya. Tapi kalau misal quest utamanya itu levelnya tinggi di bawah level kita sekarang, kita harus kerjain side quest dulu. Tapi karena di sini level utama kita itu level, kita bikin aja Weasley after class.
What about the room, Professor?
Aduh, Goblin.
I was thinking
Goblin
the
siapa?
same thing, Deke.
Siapa sih
Perhaps
namanya
you
nih?
could help.
Dobly. Goblin, Dobly. Lupa gue namanya cuy.
Excuse, Deke.
Ini nih, bayi sama Harry Potter nih orang ini nih.
There you are.
Cuma gue waktu kecil tuh bingung ngebedain yang tadi Goblin
I
tadi
trust your first classes
sama
went well.
Goblin yang di
They
Lord of the
did,
Ring.
Professor.
Sama tuh dia tuh sama
I heard as
kurusnya.
much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near, what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't
Kita
there?
dipancing lagi nih guys. Yuk kita tutup mulut aja ya. Jadi dia nanya lagi nih. Tadi pas kita waktu pertama kali ke Hogwarts kan kita diserbu sama naga ya. Terus kita muter-muter dulu tuh di suatu anta berantah. Nah dia curiga nih. Yaudah kita tutup mulut aja dah.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler.
Kita anak baik,
Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Aduh. Kita dapat PR anjir. Gua sekolah biasa aja ya. Males banget kalau ada PR cuy. Apalagi ini game aja ada PR dah. Woi, gue di sini mau main game anjir, bukan mau ngerjain PR. Tapi kita pura-pura jadi anak baik aja nih. Kalau kita jawab yang ini, kita bakal jadi anak bandel. Kita jawabnya kayak apa PR banyak gitu. Kalau yang ini kita jadi anak baik aja ya. Kita jaim aja depan guru-guru ini nih.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here,
nah, di sini kita dapat supply pengganti ya. Jadi pas kita pertama kali ke Hogwarts kemarin tuh kereta kita diserang sama naga dan barang-barang kita dimakan naga semua. Sini kita dapat barang pengganti. Kita tanya ini ya. What? A spellcraft?
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor.
Apa itu spellcraft?
What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects.
Jadi spellcraft
I
itu
shall explain more
adalah
about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Transfiguration magic. Ini juga nih potion shop apa
Can you
nih?
tell me more about the potion shop,
Jadi kita
Professor?
bisa beli
J.
potion.
Pippin's Potions stocks
Bukan
a wide
hanya
array of potions ingredients,
potion ya.
although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular
Ini
recipes
si
on hand
Profesor
for you.
Wesley nih. Kayaknya ini wakil kepala sekolahnya ya. Kalau yang di film kan wakil kepala sekolahnya kayak nenek-nenek itu ya, nenek-nenek sihir.
I'm eager to get to
selesai.
Hogsmeade.
Very well.
Kita bakal
I'd
pergi
like you
ke
to make your
Hogsmeade.
first
Hogsmeade
visit
itu
to the
kayaknya
village with
nama
a
tempat atau
classmate.
kota
Help you
buat
get your bearings.
kita beli
Perhaps
barang-barang
Sebastian Sallow or
perkuliahan di
Natsai
kosan
Onai.
kita ya.
I've noticed
Jadi
you
ceritanya kita
spending
baru
time
masuk
with them.
kuliah nih guys. Apa nih? Kita disuruh pilih temen nih. Kita mau ditemenin sama si Nettie yang tadi orang Afrika atau sama Sebastian yang sombong. Gue mending sama Nettie sih. Nettie itu ramah orang daripada Sebastian, walaupun dia sama-sama Slytherin sama gue, tapi nyolot orangnya siaran tuh. Selaja gue anjing tuh pertama kenalan dicuekin anjir. Udah ini aja ya, how about Nettie?
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area.
Oke deh.
She'll keep you well
Kita
clear
jalan
of any of
sama
Victor
cewek.
Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local.
Apa nih
Best
Rookwood?
to avoid him and his
Nama tempat
associates,
juga ya,
including his
Rookwood.
right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished
kita
Professor
bakal
Ronan's
ke
assignment, your friend will meet you at the
Rookwood.
castle doors.
Aduh,
No time
gue
to
lupa
waste.
anjing tadi ada
The
PR
sooner
ya
you
guys.
complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three
Apa ada
Broomsticks.
PR di dunia ini cuy? Siapa yang nggak setuju? Siapa yang nggak setuju ada PR? Speak to Professor and introduce your first assignment. Assignment are a type of quest given to you by Hogwarts professor that, when completed, reward you with new spell. The reward for completing your first assignment, mending jam Repiro. Oh, kita bakal dapat Repiro nih. Tapi ini side quest, tapi kita nggak apa-apa. Kita coba kerjaan
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an
Reparo,
exceedingly
friends.
useful one at that.
Reparo. Jadi
The
kita
mending
bisa
charm, Reparo.
reparasi
Fixes things
barang-barang
right
ya.
up,
Jadi lu
makes a
kalau ada
broken
barang
object good as
di
new in the
rumah
blink of an eye.
rusak
It seems as if that might come in handy.
pecah,
More
itu bisa
frequently
dibenerin
than
sama
one would
Reparo.
imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch
Jadi
you up
karena
with
kita
your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well. But first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Oke.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Kita terima saja. Personal assignment. Search area of the minimap.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Itu dia. Itu dia.
Accio! Got it.
Oke, kita dapat Accio. Mana lagi? Collect flying page. Oke.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Mana dia noh? Accio.
Brilliant.
Return to Professor Ronet. Wah, gue suka banget anjir sama nada pianonya tuh buat Harry Potter.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
Okay.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Oke, kita bakal
Remember,
spell.
your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Ayo cuy, cepetan cuy. Cuy. Cepetan cuy. Dapat Reparo cuy. Kita udah dapat Reparo. Nah, ini dia Reparo. Wow.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Wow, kita sudah level 3. Oke, coba kita lihat questnya ada apa lagi. Welcome to Hogwarts. Lanjut aja lah ya. Kan udah ada Reparo. Require level 2. Meet Nettie at the entrance of Hogwarts. Oke. Kita lanjut ke Hogsmeade. Apa tadi namanya? Hogsmeade ya? Wah, gila gede banget nih Hogwarts cuy. Hogsmeade. Kita keliling